I'm fine, sir.
Great. Okay, can we start our interview then?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay, can you please go ahead with your introduction?
So my name is Sumit Kumar. I'm from Meerut. I started my career as a test executive 3 years back from Edso services. Now, currently, I'm working as a testing automation test engineer. My responsibility is to understand the business requirement specification and high-level scenarios, and to convert them into test cases and automation test scripts and executes them, and to find the defects, if any, and report to the development team and get them fixed. I have experience in automation testing, functional testing, regression testing, sanity testing, uh, analytics, web accessibility, and mobile testing.
Okay, good. Okay, so what are the tools and technologies have you used for your automation?
So for automation testing, I have used Java with Selenium. Along with that, I have used testing framework with data-driven testing approach. And for build management, I have used Maven. And for version controlling, I have used Git. And for the continuous integration and CI/CD deployment, I have used Jenkins.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, fine. So which Java version have you used for your automation?
So Java version 17.
Java 17. Okay. So can you please explain me the all use concepts which we have in Java?
Sir, OOPS stands for Object Oriented Procedure, and as we know that Java is an object oriented language, and it has four parts: abstraction, inheritance, uh, encapsulation, and polymorphism. So starting from the first, inheritance. Sir, inheritance is the property by which one class inherits the features and methods of the other class. In simple way, we can say that it's a it in we can extends we can get the features and methods of the other class, or it is like a parent child relationship. It's just like a is a relationship, and it is of, sir, three types: single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, and hierarchical inheritance. In single inheritance, the child class extends the inherits the parent class, and in in multi-level inheritance, sir, it is a sequence of inheritance uh, from parent class to child class, just like we as a grand we inherits the property from our grandparents, parents, like that. And and hierarchical inheritance is like, sir, from a single parent class inherits the properties and features multiple classes. Or after that after that, sir, after inheritance, we come across the abstraction is the is by abstraction, sir, we can hide the method implementation and show the necessary functionality to the user. In this way, by uh, in abstraction we can achieve by two ways, sir, by abstraction class and by interface. By abstraction class we can achieve abstraction 0 to 100% partially or fully, and by interface we can achieve 100% abstraction, because abstraction class can have okay, abstract methods as well as concrete methods. But and in interface, we have we can have only abstract methods only, and not concrete methods. An abstract class can be defined by abstract keyword in the class, or by defining the abstract method. If there if there is no abstract method in the abstract class, still we can define a method as an class as an abstract class by using a keyword abstract method, and it is extended by the and the implementation of the abstract class is extended by the is described defined in the child class. And in the in interface interface we can in interface we can define the implementation in the child class, and it is 100% abstract. We can do multi-level inheritance, uh, multi-level multiple inheritance in abstract in interface, because we do not define the method implementation in interface. And now we come for the third oops concept, that is encapsulation. We wrap up the data into a single unit, and we in by encapsulation we can hide the data, and by we can hide the data, or we can fetch the data by getter or setter methods, which we define in the same class. Like for example, we we define a variable, we initialize a initialize a variable private, and we can introduce getter setter method in the same class to read and write to read and write in the other class. And now after encapsulation we come the fourth oops concept is polymorphism. As the name suggests, poly means many and morphism means forms. We can perform actions in many form. By method, same method can perform different actions, like polymorphism. Polymorphism, we have two methods, like method overloading and method overriding. In method overloading, we can achieve by method overloading can be done having the same parameter, same method, sorry, having the same method name but different parameters. uh, and we can use a number of methods having the same method name with different parameters, with the different data types, uh, and we can achieve method overloading by changing the data type, and by we cannot achieve method overloading by changing the return type of the method. We can achieve method overloading by change. We can overload main method also. We can overload the static method also. But and the second is the method overriding. So method overriding is done in where two classes exist, parent or child class exist. There we can do method overriding. And method overriding is done when the child class does not like the implementation of its parent, implementation of the method of the parent class. So we simply override that method. So it can be done with same parameters, same data types. And it also method, we cannot override method by changing the return type. We cannot overload the static method, and we cannot overload the main method. That's it, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I was talking on mute. Yeah, what is the difference between abstract class and interface in Java?
Sir, abstract class can contain abstract method as well as concrete method, whereas interface can contains only abstract methods and abstract methods. And in concrete, as we know that in concrete methods we can define implementation, uh, and that's the main major difference, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Can you please tell me what is the difference between this keyword and super keyword in Java?
Sir, this keyword refers to the current method uh, constructor, uh, construct current method and constructor. Uh, 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 Whereas, sir, super keyword refers to the parent class method name, constructor, or instance variable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Fine. So, can you please tell me what is meant by the upcasting and downcasting in Java?
Sir, upcasting is when we want to fetch the parent class variable in child class. We have to do upcasting. Sir, we can do upcasting by creating an object of child class and assigning it to the parent class. And we as and the opposite of this is the child downcasting. Sorry, downcasting. And in upcasting, sir, we cannot fetch the by upcasting we cannot fetch the uh, value variables of child class. We can fetch the variables of the overridden overridden method in child class, overridden method in child class. But in downcasting, sir, we have to do force we have to do forcefully, sir. Only, we can fetch only the methods of child class by downcasting only.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. So, can you please tell me what is the difference between final, finally, and finalize?
Sir, final keyword final keyword refers to the variable or when we define a final keyword to a variable, constructor, or a method, we cannot we final we if, when we define a final variable, it is like it is a constant, we cannot change its value. And simply when we define a very constructor of final constructor of final, we cannot sorry, method of final, we cannot override that method. And if we define a class of final, sir, we cannot extend that class. Simply finally is a block which we use in exception, which we use during exception handling, when we use finally block when we try when we with the try and catch block, when we want to, sir, implement important when we want to execute important code without whether the exception is handled or not. Or finalize is the output of sir, finalize is the object of the finalize keyword is the object of object of the garbage collection, sir. uh, and that's it, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. So, can you please tell me what is meant by the, okay, fine. Okay. So, can you please tell me what is meant by the final keyword in Java? So, yeah, you already told me, right?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So, what is meant by the private constructor in Java?
Sir, private constructor in which we initialize the value of the private variable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Can you please tell me what is mean by the so only final keyword we can use with an variables only?
No, sir.
No, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, I'm sorry for interruption. Let me move ahead. Can you please tell me what is the difference between hash map and hash table in Java?
Hash. Sir, hash map and hash map is the class which is implemented by the which is implemented in the map interface, whereas hash table is the class which is extended which is implemented in the set which is implemented in the set which is implemented by the set interface,
Mm-hmm.
which implements the set interface. The
Okay.
main difference is that hash table we can store the data.
Okay, fine. No worry. Let me move ahead. Can you please tell me? Okay. So, can you please tell me what is the difference between linked list and array list in Java?
Sir, array list stores the data in dynamic array, whereas linked list stores the data in doubly linked list. In array list, sir, array list when we add data, when we manipulates when we add data or when we delete data, sir, its memory shifts. Whereas in array linked list, there is no shifting of memory take place. It simply deletes that. Uh, Array list is smaller, slower in performance, whereas linked list is faster in performance. Uh, and array list, sir, array list contains the address and data at the same place, whereas in linked list, sir, we can store the data address in a separate node along with the data. Uh, and
Okay.
sir, array list, sir, implements the list list interface, whereas linked list implements list interface along with DQ interface, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Okay. Fine. So, can you please tell me what is the Selenium WebDriver architectures do we have?
Sir, Selenium WebDriver architecture, we write the codes in the code bindings, which send the request by JSON wire protocols to the browser driver browser drivers, and from browser drivers by HTTP protocol we send the request to the real browsers, actual browser, which respond the output through HTTP protocol to the browser drivers, because we do not send the directly request to the real browser, because real browsers hide its necessary implementation.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. So, can you please tell me what are the locators do we have?
So we have total 8 locators, sir.
Okay. What
In
are
by
those?
those are, sir, ID name, class name, tag name, XPath, CSS selector, partial link text.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fine. Can you please tell me what are the, what is the difference between XPath and relative XPath?
Sir, relative XPath is a part of the XPath only. In XPath, XPath is XML path language. It is of two types, sir: absolute XPath and relative XPath. In absolute XPath, sir, we can fetch the location of the element from the root node. It is started with the single forward slash, whereas we can locate the web element by relative XPath from the middle of the HTML. dome structure, HTML dome structure from middle of the storm structure, because if that is the main difference, sir, in relative XPath and absolute XPath.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Um, fine. So, can you please tell me what is mean by the, okay. So can you please tell me what is the difference between action and actions in a Selenium WebDriver?
Sir, actions is a class we have which stores action which stores method which stores methods for of different actions to perform different action, whereas action is an interface. Action is an interface we have which is used for the interaction of the methods of the actions class.
Mm-hmm.
Or sir, action, we have two methods, build and perform method. We have two method, build and perform method in action interface.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then what is the difference between build and perform method?
Sir, build construct the method of the actions class, and perform is used to, sir, executes the method of the action class without using build, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Then let me move ahead. Okay. So, can you please tell me how we can handle the, how we can perform the mouse over action in Selenium WebDriver?
So we can perform mouse over action with the help of some move to element action,
Okay.
move to element method, sir.
Move to element method. Okay. Fine. Okay. Fine. Can you please tell me what is the Maven build lifecycle do we have? Okay, no worry. Can you please tell me if we are downloading the dependencies in a Maven basically, so where it is stored locally?
Sir, it is stored locally in pom.xml file.
Are you sure about this?
Mhm.
Okay. Can you please tell me what is the hierarchy of the test-ng annotations?
So hierarchy of the testing notations as follows: before suit, after test, after class, after sorry, before suit, before test, before class, before method, at the rate test annotation. Uh, after that, after method, after class, after test, after after test, and after suit. This is the, sir, hierarchy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. So, can you please tell me what is the difference between before method and before class in test-ng?
Sir, before method executes before every test case, execution of the every test case, and before class, sir, before the uh, executes only one time and before the execution of first test case.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, fine. So, what is the difference? Okay, fine. So, can you please tell me what is mean by the okay? So, how we can handle the test data in the test ng? Okay, no problem. Let me move ahead. Can you please tell me? how we can rerun the failed test case automatically.
Sir, we can rerun failed test cases automatically by using listener command, by using the listener interface, iRetry analyzer, and iAnnotation transformer. First, we implement the iRetry analyzer, where we override the retry method, in which we define the number of times we want to run our failed cases. Then we implement the I annotation transformer, in which we override the transformer method, in which we set the retry analyzer class, and then in testng.xml file, we define the listener method and test annotation and transformer class, which implements the test annotation, and by which we can run automatically, sir, our field test cases.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. So, can you please tell me what is the difference between post and put method in API testing? Okay, no problem. Can you please tell me what is the meaning of the status code 400? Okay, no problem. What is the meaning of the status code 500?
So it gives the error. With the
Okay, no problem. So, can you please tell me what are the, okay. So, what is the meaning of the, query parameter and path parameter in API testing? No problem. Let me move ahead. Can you please tell me what is the difference? Okay, how we can create a new branch actually in a
So
Git?
we can create new branch by git checkout minus m branch name,
Are
and
you
we can
sure about
direct
this?
uh, uh, if we want to create a, sir, new branch, we can create with the git branch name, and if we want to switch to the new branch, then we can and create along with that, we can use that git checkout minus m and
Mhm.
branch
Minus M or minus B?
minus p source.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so if you want to hide the temporary changes in a Git, how we can hide?
So git stack
Are you sure about this?
is, sorry, git stash, sir, git stash.
Mm-hmm.
We can hide the changes.
Okay, fine. No worry. So, can you please tell me what is okay, let me move ahead. What is the difference between before and background keyword in Cucumber?
Background keywords, sir, when in every test case we have to, when we have to when we define the same type of test cases, then we we define these type of test cases in background keyword in Cucumber. And before when before is used when we have to define